This is Dewey Melville. He is the librarian of the town's local high school. As you can see, he's asleep at his desk. But he hasn't just fallen asleep. Oh no, he's been asleep since 1980. And since this is the year 2010 or so, that's 30 years of quality sleep. But while Dewey has been asleep, a lot has changed. It is the eve of National Library Month, and Dewey cannot possibly recognize the changes in information and communication landscapes since he's graduated from library school. He knows the ways librarians behaved in the 80s, and 30 years is a long time to be out of the loop. Let's see what happens when the three library spirits come to pay him a visit.
Who are you?
I'm the spirit of libraries past, come to awaken you.
Oh, awaken me? Oh my, it looks like I need a shave.
Why, yes, silly. You've been out of it since the 80s, and it's starting to show. I mean, seriously, dude, look at this place. You've still got old card catalogs. No one uses that anymore. We have web-based databases. People can find books in the library wherever they are. They can find books and a lot more. Are those kids' papers stacked on your desk? Students can write papers and do a lot more than that now. The audience is global.
Do you mean on computers?
Some kids, well, they actually carry them around. And in seconds, they can access tons of databases, research tools, and find documents and medias to help with any problem they have. And they also can create media. Just look around.
But this all just seems ridiculous.
I thought I told you, things have changed. Now it's time for me to disappear. Goodbye. Dewey has now seen how dated his library has become. Now the spirit of libraries present will visit Dewey and tell him about other schools that haven't been asleep.
Who are you?
I am the spirit of libraries present. I have come to show you what some libraries look like today. Don't worry, you're not the only one who hasn't heard. Many have librarians who are guiding learners in using new tools. But sadly, some don't.
Wow, this is amazing. These computers are smaller than my TV back home. Oh darn, I think I left it on before I went to work. 30 years ago. I wonder what those Cosby kids are up to. Did Sam and Diane ever get married? Those Golden Girls must be really old. But back to libraries. What did they do with the microfiche? The film strips? What the heck are those kids doing with those tiny little... Hey, are those cameras and microphones and tripods and headsets and cables? Are they actually talking to that person on that big white screen? To whom are they writing? Look, they're working together, and they're making more noise than we made in the 80s. What a mess, but it sure looks like fun. Cowabunga!
Right! This is a learning commons, a laboratory. They are asking questions, searching for information to help them make decisions. Learners are remixing and creating, evaluating and analyzing what they read. They are writing together, listening to books, storyboarding, scripting, making music. They are telling stories in new ways. They are using information, images, videos, music, media of all kinds. They are communicating and sharing what they learn with other students and adults all over the world, building knowledge. And a lot of what they're doing starts on the library website. It's kind of a map for everything else. So, what do you think about these new informations and communication technologies?
Well, I know a little about projectors and slide machines, and I just got a new VCR. This is all new to me. It must be expensive, gaining access to all this information.
Actually, Dewey, many of these students are creating their own media, and most of the new information and communication softwares, well, they're mostly free.
Free?
Yes, it's absolutely amazing, really. And though some may worry about the safety of it all, some schools block access to these tools.
You mean that stuff can be unsafe?
Perhaps, but these tools are really neutral in their values and powerful in their potential for learning. Think of it as a pencil. You can use a pencil to make a complete scribbling map, or you can use it to create and share an artful drawing. A hammer also can be used to build a cathedral, or to help destroy one. Many of these tools offer a variety of privacy and security settings. Databases and new search tools on online portals like YouTube and Flickr and tools like wikis and blogs, names and digital storytelling sites, books in all their new and emerging formats, they can all have real value. These are tools that people use to communicate in today's world. Librarians and classroom teachers help students learn to use them and to question, investigate, create, collaborate, and communicate so they can all learn to make a difference.
So what happens to those other schools?
Well, sometimes the learners, they get left behind. When librarians and classroom teachers allow restrictive situations to go unquestioned, students never learn how to use tools that are available to them in powerful ways. When librarians and classroom teachers don't choose to retool themselves, learners lose opportunities. It's really a tragedy. It's an issue of equity. It's an issue of intellectual freedom. These powerful tools for information, communication, and collaboration should be available for everyone. Librarians and teachers today must learn about them and share them with students. Students need to use tools of their own time to build and share their knowledge ethically and effectively.
Well, I think I see the point now. But what about...
I'm sorry, Dewey, but my time with you is up. The spirit of Library's future will appear to you soon. Don't be alarmed by his outfit. Librarians may just dress a little different in the future. Good luck.
Wait, I still have more questions. How am I supposed to evolve my old library without help? It's so lame. Oh. Wow. She wasn't kidding about the outfit. Don't you talk? Wow. This place is amazing. But we had more books. Are some of those other things books? They're on screens? Are those students downloading books on their mobile devices? And they're creating and communicating with them? I don't know what this is, but it is so amazing.
But wait, this is not the only future you need to see. Children won't be able to gain access to world's information any longer if we stay asleep. And if parents and administrators and school districts don't know what a library should look like today, it could be quite sad.
No! That can't happen. Children need to learn, to question, grow, collaborate, to create and invent and share. How can that happen if the doors to information and creativity are closed?